Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Awesome,
you.
awesome. Okay, so looks like we have some new folks on our committee this time around, which is awesome. Um, so typically the way we start our meetings is I'll call out the time. Right now the time is 7:05. Our meeting has begun, and then what I'll do is go over the agenda, which is what you should have been emailed already. Basically, just outlining what we're going to talk about today. Um, and what I do is I would say something like, "Are you guys all good with the agenda? You guys agree with the agenda? Is there any issues or anything that you would see on the agenda? This would be the opportunity to kind of call it out." And then I'll say, is everyone all good with the agenda? And then one or two people will say yes, confirm, whatever, and we move forward. So, um, have you guys all got the agenda?
Um, I I'm not sure. I got to think it's about the medieval. It should have like medieval vendor. It
It
like
should have been in the it should have been in the email that first email that kind of gives you the link to the Zoom for the
okay,
meeting. That email should have the agenda attached. But if there isn't any,
okay,
the agenda today was just introductions, just getting to know the new guys, and answering any questions that you guys might have moving forward, that kind of stuff.
okay, cool.
So we'll just move on. Um, so quick announcements for any of you guys, or anyone from the community that's listening. CARD, CAURD, is a new program by the Cannabis Office of New York State, that is allowing folks who have been arrested or convicted of a marijuana crime to be able to apply for a retail marijuana license. Um, that application process is opening now, and the deadline is September 26th, if I'm not mistaken, or 25th, 26th or 25th. I'll confirm. Or if anyone can kind of go into I'm driving right now, so if anyone can go into the cannabis and see what the deadline is, that'll be awesome. But yeah, so tell your peoples, your family members, anyone. This also applies to family members of people who have been arrested and convicted. So you get the opportunity to apply for a retail license, a conditional retail license to sell marijuana legally in the state of New York. Um, so tell your peoples to get on there, on the site. Our goal was to invite someone from cannabis to come here today and speak on it. But I'm sure they're being bombarded with requests. Everybody wants to get the information, so we weren't able to get them this time around. Um, but sorry, guys. But the information is on the website. It's on the OCM, NewYorkState.gov, something to that effect. Um, Secondary announcement is the Medieval Festival is coming once again to the Heights. It's one of the biggest festivals in the city. About 60,000 folks come to Fort Tryon Park every year to watch, the medieval time themed event. There's food and drinks and all that kind of good stuff. They are currently open now for local entrepreneurs and business owners to be part of the vendors that they have for the day of the event, which is in October 2nd. So again, any small business owners that you might know, please spread the word. It's under WIDIC, which is WHIDC, WIDIC. They're the organizers of the event, and the ability to sign up to be a vendor is on their website. So those are the two announcements, major announcements for our local business owners or future business owners. And now we can move on to our just introductions. all the beautiful new folks on the group. Just please introduce yourself. What is it about business development that kind of piques your interest? And what are some of the things that you would like us to kind of tackle? Anybody?
Oh, good evening, everyone. Simari here, Hernandez. This is my second year as a community board member, so I'm happy to be back. I believe soon in person, I'm not sure. So definitely looking forward to expanding on the agenda for this year on the community board. And I definitely look forward to providing more information on the cannabis movement, just because it is so vital and personal, I feel like, to a lot of folks uptown. More than that, I definitely have an interest in education as well as cultural institutions and arts. So I'm looking forward to hopefully expanding on business development for that. And good evening, everyone.
Thank you, Simati. Simati is one of our really smart and hands-on community board members. It's really a privilege to have her on the committee. But I'm just gonna call people out, and please forgive me if I mispronounce your name.
I'll introduce myself, Cisco. What's going on, Cisco?
Hey, Joel.
Hi guys. I've been on. My name is Joel Kizabreu. This is my second year also being part of the business development committee. Welcome, guys. I look forward to working with you guys and expanding the committee. Thanks.
All right, I will take the initiative to introduce myself. Is that okay?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
So yes, my name is Carl Unebu. I'm a new member of this committee, and I was told not long ago when I attended my last meeting, which was in person, some kind of orientation thing. I mean, I wasn't expecting to be assigned to this committee, but fortunately I did. So this is I'm happy to be on board, and I look forward to meeting all of you guys face to face. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl. You are appreciated, and thank you again. Mancita, am I saying that right?
Hi, yes, you are. I'm
Awesome.
Sita. I don't know if you can see me yet. I started, hi. My name is Mandisa. This is my first year community board member. I'm new to this committee, and I'm really excited just because it seems to be a transitioning happening up here. I've lived up here now for 8 years, and especially post-COVID, there seems to be like an influx of new businesses as well as old businesses that have been around, and I'm just trying to see how we can make space for everyone. Thank you. I'm looking forward to working with all of you.
Well, thank you so much, Queen. Appreciate it. So my name is Francisco. I am the chair. Been on the board, I believe, since 2018 or 2017. When I got here in that December, they had just voted a new president, a whole new list of new people that were voted in new positions. It was very exciting. The board looked very different then than it looks now. Now it's a very much a representation of the community and what we look like. So I'm very happy about that. As far as business is concerned, I am passionate about our businesses, our small businesses, and passionate about just entrepreneurship in general, and in ways that we can help our community through, giving information on programs or anything else that we can provide that we have as resources to our small business owners. This is a very much huge immigrant town, immigrant community. So, we really rely on each other to, get things done. So being a part of the community board is essential to that process. And I, for one, thank you for donating your time and your energy to being a part of this, because I know we don't get paid for this. This is our kind of like our civic duty, and we are volunteering for this. This is not like you've been summoned to jury duty, right? Like we did this. We're here because we want to be here. And I, as the chair, I'm very fortunate to have you guys here. One of our biggest focus is cannabis. As you know, Washington Heights was one of the top 3 most targeted areas in the city during the war on drugs. So it's very vital. It's super important that we, be all hands on deck, learn as much as we can, and provide that information to our community members, because that's really kind of like the new gold rush. And our communities and communities like ours should be at the forefront of that benefit. So cannabis is huge, and we focus a lot on cannabis here. And but this is not a kind of like a dictatorship, right? Like, I'm very much about partnering and getting ideas from you guys. You guys on this community, just like me, your opinion and your value is equal just to mine. So please, if you guys have any ideas of what we should focus on, if there's anything in the community you're seeing that we should be having eyes on, I want you to send me an email. I want you to text me, whatever you guys have, send it to me, because I want to be on point with everything that matters in Washington Heights and Inwood. And we also had a gentleman from Dykeman Beer who was going to come to speak to the community about something that's going on with one of our local financial organizations, that I think we should all, keep our eyes and ears to. But he wasn't able to make it today. Juan from Dykeman Beer. Yes, Dykeman Beer, our community has our own beer, which is really good and represents the culture that kind of dominates this area. So, but he's not here today, and hopefully we get him in October. But that's pretty much it, guys. Like, today was really just an introduction, getting to know you guys, what you guys are thinking, and how you see yourself kind of being an asset to our committee. Anything else you guys want to add? There's no new business or old business. Do you guys have anything to add before we get out of here?
All right.
wanted
Do you mind if do I have the floor?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, what jumps out at me immediately is, like, I felt like I should ask if there are any opportunities, forums, if you will, where we could interface with community members. How do we get to maybe occasionally meet some of our constituents, maybe business entities or folks who are interested in, business activities in this, in our coverage area? Do you understand the question?
Are you saying you want to be able to have these?
I'm saying, do we have any formal, formalized ways of meeting and interacting with our business entities and the kinds of folks we'd be working with in the course of time?
Yes, throughout the year, we create events to engage with business owners, to speak to us about any issues that they might have.
Right.
What we typically to do is, like, month to month, we'll just focus on one part of the business that kind of revolves in the Heights, and just kind of focus on that and invite those types of businesses to jump on a call and speak to us about any issues that they may have.
Okay. Are we able to meet them, like, face to face?
Yeah, I think right now our meetings are via Zoom, but I think they'll be in person very soon, probably next month, maybe.
Yep.
So that would be our opportunity to speak to people in person.
Okay, sounds good.
But it's really all about promoting our meetings. Like, I promote my meetings on, like, my social media platforms. I really highly suggest that you guys, if you have a Facebook or Twitter, Snap, TikTok, whatever that you guys use as your platforms, to promote the meetings there, so we can engage those community members to come.
And one final question: how many members do we have on this committee?
I believe it's about 8 to 10. Paola, you have a number?
Okay, thank you.
I think it's about 8 to 10 people. Yeah. Thank you, Carl. I appreciate those questions.
No problem. Thanks.
Anyone else?
Oh, I just had a quick question. I wanted to make sure that I got the agenda for October. I did receive for this one.
You got the agenda for October?
Oh, I didn't get the agenda for this month. I just want to make sure I get it for October, though.
Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Hold up. Hold up, guys.
Can everyone see the agenda?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Yes to both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Whose screen is this? Oh, that's Paola. Is that you?
Yes, because you keep saying the agenda, so I just want to make sure that they see it because I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh, okay.
If everyone made a little note of it, I'll take it down now, Francisco, the agenda.
Okay. Yeah. So we obviously made some changes to the agenda because we weren't able to get anyone from the Whittick or Medieval Festival Remarkable Beverages to hop on our call today. So we just made some changes on the fly and just turned this into more of an introductory meeting. I noticed that we have some people from the community here as well. Do any of you guys want to say anything? Please feel free.
I think while they think about their statements there, Francisco, I was just going to mention maybe worth to build up like a distribution list with whoever is coming to the meetings. I would say virtually, so that we can email them the invitation, maybe like on a side note. Or I'm not sure if they would have to like opt in to some type of mailer like that. I don't mind like doing a Google form, and then we can collate the information that way whenever we do decide to do anything like that.
With our business owners?
Yeah, like whoever comes to the meetings, like with just local business owners, just to share the info. Mhm.
I love that. Okay. Jackie?
Hi, Francisco. Thank you. I just want to introduce myself because most of these faces are new. I work with Community League of the Heights, CLOS. I'm the Director of Community and Small Business Development, and this is my second time back in Washington Heights. The first time I was here 2018, I think. I think that's when Francisco just came aboard. And I left. I was in East Harlem for a little while, and now I'm back at CLOS for about 6 months. So, yeah, just wanted to say hi, and I will be on these meetings from now on.
Awesome. Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you, Francisco.
Right.
Jackie, for all the great work Cloth does with the youth in the community.
Thank you, Samari.
Yes, organizations like Cloth are like extremely vital to communities like ours. So yes, Jackie, thank you again and for all your work and your continued work. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna wrap up. If anyone else has something they would like to speak on or call out or anything, please feel free. I'm gonna check our attendees list, see if anyone has their hands up. No? Okay. All right. Anyone down for adjournment?
I motion to adjourn, or I second your motion.
Yes. All right. Thank you again for your time and getting on this call. Remember, we meet every Tuesday, the first Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m. like clockwork. So enjoy your week, enjoy your month. Please be safe, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye, guys.
Good night, guys.
I think